Hi, today I am doing a wear test and first impressions of the new Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and I just want to give my first impressions, do a little swatch comparison, demo, and see how everything applies. And yeah, so let's get right into it. I have not opened this yet. It's still sealed. I hope I can do this on camera. Nope. I'll BRB. Okay, I was able to open it up. I purchased this from Fenty Beauty's website, from Rihanna's website, and I got shade 3. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be a great shade match or not, but I did want to get a darker tone because I will start applying a sunless tanner from now until hopefully like October. And for the most part, all of my foundation shades are super, super fair. So I'm going to apply a little bit on my wrist here. And I'll show you that shade. So that is the new Eaze Drop. Next to that, I am going to put a couple more. I will do that and then... Okay, so I have the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drops. Then I have L'Oreal Age Perfect Radium Serum Foundation in Ivory 10. Then I have Born This Way Matte by Too Faced in Snow. This is another L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour in 420. And then this bottom one is Flower Beauty Light Illusion in the shade Shell L0. So that's kind of how the Fenty shade compares. It's definitely the darkest one on my arm. Sorry, like, why did I do it that way? Anyway, let's see how this applies to the skin. Oh, before I apply it, I wanted to quickly go through what I used on my face so far to prep. Today is a Sunday, so I like to go through more of an in-depth skin routine. So I started with the Roche-Posay. This is the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. And then I followed that up in the shower with the Dermalogica Gentle Cream Exfoliant. This is both a physical and chemical exfoliant, and it is a mask. So I let that sit. Once I was out of the shower, I did go in and dermaplane my face, and then I cleansed off any extra like vellus hair with the Simple Kind to Skin Micellar water. While my skin was still damp from the micellar water, I went in with the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I like to use this during the day because of its ingredients. And then I went in with the Dermalogica Intense Moisture Balance as my moisturizer, and then just a tiny bit of the Skinperfect primer for my SPF. So that has been on my skin for more than 10 minutes now, and I've let everything kind of melt in, settle in. You can see that I'm still kind of glowy from the SPF, and I do have a few skin concerns. I'm not sure if they're going to pick up on camera. I did have quite a bit of a dry patch right here. I'm not sure what's going on. I just plucked quite a stubborn hair, but then the next day I woke up, or 2 days later, I woke up and it was kind of like dry skin. Anyway, I have redness from a cystic acne. I don't want to call it acne. Cystic something or other that I tried picking earlier. So, yeah. I've got some skin stuff to cover. So I'm going to apply the Fenty Skin Tint Eaze Drops to the back of my hand. And I did the size of a dime. And it's already spreading out quite a bit. I'll show you. It's kind of runny. I looked at the ingredients. Oh, and I'm going to use a clean damp e.l.f. sponge. Go in just like I normally would. On this side. I might use my fingers on the other side. I'm a little bit afraid of the damp sponge soaking up the product, which I think it did. So I'm going to go in with my finger on this side just to lay the product down, and then I'll blend it in with the sponge. So far, this does not feel like a tinted moisturizer or a skin tint. I don't know. It's pretty light coverage. I mean, you can see I just applied basically to the majority of my cheek and under eye. Let me go in. This is the rest of that first amount of product that I dispensed on my hand. I don't have any, well, I just have like a scrap left on the back of my hand. I do think that the shade is shearing out enough that it doesn't look too dark on me, but it's also not down my jawline near my neck yet, so I don't know. And it's, yeah. So I'm just kind of easing that into my hairline. It does look like it's kind of clinging to my hair at my hairline, so I might have to buff that out a little bit, but let me see. I'm going to add a little bit more to the back of my hand. Sorry, I'm trying to like look in the monitor, which is over here, and it's a little bit awkward. Anyway, so if you're wondering like what's off to the side, it's my monitor. So I like the control I get with applying this with my hand. I personally don't enjoy applying products with my hands anymore. I used to only do that when I first started out in makeup because I didn't know that brushes were a thing for base products at least. So when I blend with the sponge, I'll show you this. Hopefully I'm not too blown out. I might try to adjust my lighting. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't fall down. Kind of knocked my monitor with my blinds. Anyway, I do feel that it blends away into the sponge. So I'm not sure what I think about that. Now, do I see anything? Yeah, the shade is definitely too dark for my neck. It's not reading in the monitor, but in person it's a little bit too peachy of a tone for my skin. I need it to be just slightly more yellow to really blend seamlessly with the tones of my skin. It's still quite sticky and tacky, but that's only been, obviously, you just saw me apply, so it's only been a few seconds since I finished applying. Yeah, I would say overall, it's a really light coverage. I don't think it's making my skin look amazing, but I don't hate it. Let me go in with a little bit more. I'm going to apply it directly to the top of this sponge in a little circle on top there. And I want to see if, ooh, it's creasing. It's collecting in my expression lines on my forehead really badly. And it's almost as if the pigment is intensified in that creasing. But let me see if I can get a little more coverage across my cheeks and my nose. Just to see if I can see the blurring effect. Okay. Yeah, I think the sponge is blending it away. But I don't hate it. I'll have to try it again with like a brush or different base skincare products and see if I can get it to build on itself a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, I have finished applying my makeup. I still need to style my hair, but quickly I went in and set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. This is such a light coverage setting powder, even though it's pressed. So I didn't want to sort of change the finish of the Fenty Eaze Drops. And my skin does still slightly feel tacky, so I know that I didn't over powder. Then I went in and, oh, actually I did it a little bit backwards, I do confess. Then I went in with my concealer. I chose the Rare Beauty concealer today. This is the shade 140C. And I use that under my eye and as my eye primer, and I set that with the same Rimmel Stay Matte. Then I went in with Marc Jacobs bronzer in Omega Bronze, and I took that down my neck just to kind of blend everything together. I used the e.l.f. duo here. I believe the shade is Watermelon for my blush. And then I used Bare Minerals Mineral Veil in Illuminating Mineral Veil for my highlight. I don't know if that's gonna read on camera. Yeah, look how pretty that is. It's very subtle and it really does melt into the skin. And it, to me, it kind of has a pink hue. Then, what did I do next? I went in with the Pure Raw Beauty Christie palette, and I used the shades My Whole Heart, Told You, Camelot, Golden Ticket, and You're Not My Real Dad, just because I love that shade. And I love the shade name. And I love Christie. So I went in with that. Then I did my brows with the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Auburn. And I then went in with the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Mascara Gel in 257 Medium Brown. And I just like fluffed out the brows with that. Then I was attempting to just use Clinique's mascara today. This is a deluxe. No, this is the travel size? Deluxe sample size? I'm not sure. I got it as a gift with purchase. There's the wand. And I feel like it was on the struggle bus a little bit, so I did go in with some Lancome Monsieur Big because I just love a bold black lash. And then I finished with setting spray. Then I went in with MAC Fix Plus, and lips, I did the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle in, holy moly, this shade is called Single, and then I topped it with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. So I'm gonna wear this all day. It should get about an 8-hour wear, and then I will put in the description how I feel like it looked at the end of the day. But overall, I like how it feels. I do like the shade. Like, I feel like even though I don't have a sunless tanner on right now, it can go. If I don't go too heavy on my bronzer, I think it works. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about it and if I need to do any follow-up. And I will look forward to doing another video again soon. Bye!